It's dark outside, but it's light in here. Chanuka, Chanuka's
Chanuka Sameach, everybody. It's the third night of Chanuka. And I have a question for you guys. Unscripted and unplanned. What do we light on Hanukkah? Some candles. Some people light actual candles made of wax. Some of you guys lit candles tonight. What else do some people light?
Oil.
Oil. What kind of oil? So I lit tonight olive oil. Because according to many poskim, the best thing to light with is olive oil because that's the oil that was used in the Beis HaMikdash, in the miracle that took place, and in the menorah that was lit in the Beis HaMikdash every day. Let's say somebody wanted to use grapeseed oil. Could they light with grapeseed oil? Let's say not in the Beis HaMikdash, but for the Hanukkah candles, you could. Let's say somebody wanted to light canola oil. Could they light canola oil?
Yeah.
They could. Is there any kind of oil that you can't use for Hanukkah candles? So the Rambam says, you guys are very good, I didn't know if you would know that. The Rambam says, in Hilchos Chanukah, Perek Daled, Halacha Vav, Kol Hashmanim, V'chol Apsilos, Ksheros Lener Chanukah. All types of oil and all types of wicks are kosher for Hanukkah candles. And listen to this. Afal Pi She'ein Hashmanim Nimshachim Achar Apsila, even if the oil and the wicks don't connect so well and doesn't make the most beautiful flame, Ve'ein ha'or nitles yafa va'osan apsilos, even if it doesn't make the nicest or cleanest or biggest flame, it's still kosher. You're not supposed to have, good question, it's not supposed to have a few wicks, only one wick per candle, per flame, not like Havdalah where you have multiple wicks. The Hanukkah candles should only have one. But the Rambam says, and the poskim say, that even if it's not the nicest flame or the most perfect flame, it's still kosher. Now, of course, it's nice to use the best flame. It's best to use olive oil. But really, all types of oils and all types of wicks and all types of candles work for Neiros Hanukkah. Why do you think that is? You know, that's not the halacha when it comes to Shabbos candles or Shabbos oils. There's certain types of wicks and certain types of oils that you're not allowed to use. What's different about Hanukkah? So the Svarim say that there's something very special about Hanukkah. And that is that Hanukkah reminds us that every single Jew, every single neshama is kosher, and we need them, and they're important, and they're valuable. It's like the oil and the wicks symbolize people. And we don't start making distinctions between this type of person is better, or this type of person does more, or this type of person, God forbid, is worse, or this type of person does less. All wicks and all oils are kosher for Hanukkah. You ever think about it? It's interesting, because out of all of the Jewish holidays and out of all the mitzvahs in the Torah, Hanukkah candles is one of the most common ones that almost everybody does. We just heard a speaker today who told us that when he grew up, he didn't go to yeshiva, and his family didn't keep all of the mitzvos. And as an example, he said, we didn't even know what Shavuos was. Oy, that's really sad that there are some people out there who don't even know what Shavuos is. But somehow, amazingly, pretty much everybody knows what Hanukkah is. All Jewish people have a menorah or a Chanukiah in their house because there's something special about Hanukkah that reminds us that no matter who you are, or no matter what you do, or no matter what you don't do, we need every single Jew. If you have a Jewish neshama in you, make sure you light Hanukkah candles. And hopefully that's just the beginning, because the Hanukkah candles should light a spark in your neshama, and then it'll lead you to do other mitzvos, and you'll come to shul, and you'll daven, and you'll learn Torah, and you'll keep all the yontifs and Shabbos, even Shavuos. But a lot of times it starts with Hanukkah, because that's the spark that relights the soul, the neshama of every Jewish person. Every Jewish person is important. Every Jewish person is valuable. Chanuka Sameach, everybody.
Hanukkah Sameach. Hanukkah